guys.
All right, guys. So let's get this straight. I'm kidding. Today's a normal day, a chilling stream.
Chilling. Since
Talking to what do you guys call your podcast? I mean, your stream.
Talking with the boys.
Talking with the
People
boys.
actually showed up. That's crazy.
I also called it talking with my boys. Why my PB go up? That's a good question.
Why my PP small?
You want to share the dimensions with the chat, Hoover?
Dimensions? What
Yeah.
the fuck are you talking about? The dimensions?
You said your PP small. Share the dimensions.
It's a couple inches long.
Couple inches long.
Centimeters in diameter.
70 meters in diameter. That's interesting.
Small and stupid. Thank you so much.
Let's chill out. Let's grab a cup of Joe. Let's grab a cup of Joe.
What is a cup of Joe?
Cup of Joe. Show us the iPhone. I do have an iPhone now. I've descended. You know, iPhones kind of suck. I don't know why there's that big debate with the iPhones. When iPhones just fucking suck, dude. Straight up. They're shit. Poopy.
They're pretty good.
No, they're not. Actually, I like the interface better. Hi, chat. Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
Okay,
hello, this chat. Hello,
this
Aksel
is
chat. Hello,
epic.
my chat.
And
Hey,
Postal
guys,
Wait, thanks so much for subscribing.
I added new emotes, guys. I added new emotes. There's Aksel vibing, and then there's Aksel shush. There's like Aksel shh. When it's quiet time, everybody has to go like shh.
Can you believe this guy? Can you believe this guy plugging himself on our streams, Hoover? Can you believe?
I know, right?
Can you believe
imagine
this guy?
Not having Hoover 3 poggers. Like Hoover 3 poggers is probably the best.
Guys,
emote.
imagine not having the bald emote of me.
Epic.
Thank you for the subscribing. Quackity hates me. I don't anymore. I'm kidding. I wouldn't.
For the subscribing.
Yeah, for the subscribing. There should be a thing
Thank you
for the subscribing. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a lot of questions. You know what? Let's just get it out of the way. We're gonna get a bunch of questions of people saying, "What do you think of Trump getting impeached?" I don't care. I don't care if fucking. Listen, does it affect us? Does it actually affect us?
He was doing cartwheels before the stream.
I know. Quackity was like, "Yahoo!" and he did like the Mario.
Okay,
jump in the air.
this is
He's so
epic.
happy.
Thank you, Rosie, for the subscription.
Sub for a year. What
Appreciate
I love
it.
you, bro. Heart.
At the end of the day,
Heart.
guys, I know you're all thinking we are quitting YouTube for good. We're only gonna become streamers.
Oh well, I'm not. I'm actually working.
No,
you guys are.
Quackity's-
You guys
Nah,
are
Quackity
fucking
thought about
lazy
it for a while.
as shit,
Why do you think
dude. You
he hasn't
guys are
been
lazy
streaming
as
for a while?
shit.
We're not lazy.
Lazy as fuck, dude. Come on, what's wrong with
Quackity
you?
does is eat hot chip and lie, dude. It's like, what the fuck's your problem?
True.
What?
You're
Ooh,
a
you know what we
measly
should
little
play? You know what we should
liar,
play?
Dude.
Let's
You're a fucking.
let's
you're a
play
liar,
let's
dude.
play Scribble.io.
All right.
Someone started. You started, Hoover.
Why do I have to start it? You came up with the idea.
Oh my god,
That
you are
means-
the
that means I
laziest
gotta-
man on planet Earth.
I'm not the laziest person. It's just you told me, hey, who wants to play Scribblio? I'm the only one that's like, all right, sure. And then you go, all right, you set it up then. I'm like, what the fuck?
Is it? Would it just be like
this
the
is
three of
epic.
us?
Thank you,
right?
Let
Wheatskin.
me in a scribble game.
Because I
No
feel like setting it up.
balls.
I know.
It's just like
It's a pain.
What?
Okay,
Set up Scribble.io?
This is epic.
I mean, I can do it.
Do it.
It's just like,
Do
do
it.
you want us to only be us three? Like, that won't be that fun. It will just be like me and.
yeah.
Axel
I don't know
guessing
why.
you.
I don't really want to do Scribblio.
You
And also, it's like,
fucking
if we did with
suck,
fans,
dude.
then it could be bad. It could be like they could draw bad things on screen, and we can't do anything about it.
I
So think to
mean,
yourself.
yeah. So you fucking.
I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for
Okay,
$500,000.
this is epic.
Thank you so much, Soccer Lupo.
Hi.
I'll use that on my house.
On your house.
I have my house.
Okay.
Let's just start a
this is
realm then.
epic.
Come on, let's do something,
What?
dude.
What? You were literally ranting about
I know, what the
how
hell,
much you
dude?
hate
You
Minecraft.
switch up. Well, I miss the old Quackity, man. What happened to you? This dude went up. I'm about to cry.
Cry, little baby.
Before this.
My Habibi is beautiful sweatshirt.
He said
Thank
he hates
you.
Yesterday
Minecraft.
vibing.
And now
He
he's
did.
Thank you, Uzu Cakes, for the 720. I appreciate it. We're all vibing. We're all vibing. That's it'd be like that. Thank you so much. We're just chilling with the boys. You know what? Ask us anything. It's a pretend it's a podcast. We'll talk about just about anything.
There we go.
You see my t-shirt chat? Hoover Peck Cafe! Exclamation mark merch in my chat.
This
Buy my
is
merch
epic.
that I haven't promoted. It's good merch. It's so soft and high quality that I actually wear it a lot.
Do you know?
You also want to wear it too.
Does he though? Does he?
Merch, or go to teespring.com.
Play Kahoot. No, don't ask for Kahoot.
Something.
Not right now.
All my chat is using the Aksel emote. That means you're being too loud, Hoover.
Everyone on my chat's using
That's
Hoover
funny.
3 poggers because they're like, Hoover's so cool.
That's funny. That's pretty funny.
I wonder how many times
Okay,
my emote's been
this
used
is epic.
unironically in another
Good
person's
evening,
chat that's not
gamers.
us three in like our friend group. Like, do you think anyone's just gone into like a fucking Tyler One stream and just gone Hoover 3 poggers?
No, there's zero overlap. That would never happen.
Who knows?
Thank you,
No.
Mr. Hawks.
No.
Mr.
Who
Hawks
knows?
just donated bits in my
There we go.
stream,
See,
dude.
there we go. Hoover 3 poggers.
Mr. Hawks, that's
every
Tony
every
Hawk's
one of them
son.
are going shh. They're all going shh.
No, there's like 2 shushes in my chat, but the rest is Liz has got the golden pog. She's got the golden Hoover 3
Guys,
golden pog.
guys, you have
Golden
my sub-
Pog.
What, if you have my
Golden
sub emotes, why are
Pog.
you not in my stream? That's all I gotta ask you.
No,
They are.
no,
They probably
shut
are
up.
the
Shut
smart
the
people that
fuck
have it
up,
open in
bro.
multiple stream tabs.
Here, let's
you all can
start.
do, by
Okay,
the way.
let's pretend this. Come on, guys. Let's get some topics in
Tell
the chat.
GG to get Coke Gaming to partner me right now. And then
Coke Gaming.
Come on.
Coke Gaming.
Why did someone
Dude,
say
like,
that?
why am
on
I
the
so
train?
bad? Look at me. I have 360 subscribers now.
You are
Are
literally.
they all from Liz?
You are literally
Okay,
being
this is
what you make
epic.
fun of Alex for being.
Hi Alex, I love you. as
True,
well.
that's
Me
true.
and my friend
That's
in
true,
class
guys.
in class
Crazy.
all the time.
I'm not being
Thank you
okay.
so
I'm
much.
not
Do you have any
crazy.
advice on how to gain
Guys,
confidence?
right
Liz,
before
how's it
starting, right before
Okay.
starting.
This is
Listening in.
epic.
Thank you, Lab Guy. Right
Hey, what's up,
before
stream? You can hear
starting,
us. Okay,
Hoover.
yeah.
Can they hear
This dude
me?
said, I can only afford
They
box
can't
parts
fucking
too much.
hear me. That's why. I was fucking muted. That's lame as hell, dude. That's an L for me. Hoover was mocking me because he said I get too hyper when I start streaming. He says I go streamer mode, which I think is a
Okay.
complete blatant lie. But he's
It
doing
is.
the exact same
That-
thing
okay,
right
it's not a
now.
lie.
It's-
It's
it's
not
not
a
a
lie.
Well, it's not a
lie.
lie, but you're doing the exact same thing right now.
He is
Okay.
doing the exact same thing. Yes.
You know what? I'll calm down.
Let's
Hey,
get
what's up,
get
guys?
some topics from chat. Let's get some real life topics.
Oh,
Topics
here's a
that can
topic.
change your life.
Here's a topic.
What
I
is
hate
it?
Quackity HQ so much. Ever since he changed for Roblox content, it's never been the same.
To Roblox content or from Roblox content?
From Roblox.
I'm really
Rosie!
fucking excited to watch all of your streams this month. Like a
Thank
really
you so
epic
much,
birthday
Rosie, for the
present. Smiles.
$30. Thank you. I appreciate it just so much.
Yeah, you usually just mute. I usually just go.
Yeah, I had someone listen, guys. I'm sorry, but donations are more
Okay,
important than you
this
guys.
is epic.
I'm just gonna put that out there.
Girl 123. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Girl 1 2 3.
Thank you for the 4 bits.
Guys, we're not gonna play Kahoot. Unless any of you want to play Kahoot, you want to fucking ruin the day, you want to ruin the night, and go ahead and play Kahoots. It's what it's called.
Kazoo.
You played Roblox on your last stream?
Me? No, I haven't played Roblox in a long time. I should probably do another Roblox
That's not
sucks.
true.
Those
That's
shits,
not true.
those shits bang, dude.
How
We
much
played
is
that,
your
like,
my
a couple months
fans
ago.
only page?
You no,
Not even
literally like a month ago.
a month
A
ago.
month ago.
And you're very
No cost,
into it.
free.
We were on.
It's
I'm just chilling. This
what
is
a
like
fucking
this is like
liar,
my
dude.
What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
Okay.
Holy
this
shit,
is
dude.
epic.
All right, let me put you guys a hypothetical. You have an OnlyFans page and you really got to get it out there. How do you do your marketing for your OnlyFans
Hey
page?
Quackity, it's San, the guy
Thank you,
who's
San.
collectively spent
I don't know, I show
$54
my
on You
ass or
So
some
Love
shit.
You Dad.
Exactly.
Can
Here's the
I
thing,
get
chat,
some
when you're
chips
selling
ahoy
food,
love
you give
in
a
chat?
sample. So
Have a good
Gosh,
day and
boy.
can you quack
give a
Alex?
Thank you.
sample. So then the people know what you're gonna get.
A sample. What would your sample be?
A hog picture.
A hog picture. What is that?
You can look it up on your own accord.
Let me see. Hog
Not a tree,
picture.
maybe.
Like a
big
boar?
hog.
Like a pig? You're gonna put a picture of a
Yeah,
pig?
yeah,
That's self-deprecating, dude. Good on you.
Oh, fuck you.
That's what you
Go
meant,
fuck
right?
No, not at
No,
all.
what? What do you mean by that?
Oh my god, I feel like I don't even know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm just talking to. Listen, dude.
What?
If you want it, Are we really talking about OnlyFans right now?
I mean, I already talked about OnlyFans and whatever the hell you were talking about right now. I don't know why you were. I literally don't know what you're talking about right now.
I don't even know if you're doing a bit right now. I can't tell.
Thank you, Sam, for $3.
Spam Kahoot and Quackity totally
I
won't
said,
be
he said,
mad.
how would you open
Have
up
a
an
good day.
OnlyFans account?
Please
I said, you know what? I'll like when you were selling food, you give a sample. So my sample would be a hog picture, and he goes, "What's a hog picture?"
He didn't know what a hog picture is.
I didn't.
I don't know if he's
did
joking
not.
or not. Still,
I'm not joking. No, I don't know what a hog is. English isn't my
if you
first
go, he's got a
language.
big hog,
Of course, you know what a hog is. You own like farms and shit.
See exactly. See what this kid's doing? He's twisting his narrative.
No narrative to be
You're a fucking
pushing.
Weasley little liar, dude.
Calm down,
Why are you
woman.
moving your mic, Hoover? I can hear it. I can hear you.
No, it's
move
because I
the
did
mic.
this. I did the slam. See?
Right.
Guys,
Oh.
put us some real life topics in the chat. So, some so that Hoover can get a larger view of the real world.
I thought you were gonna say larger viewers, and you're just about to roast me. I'm like, wow.
No.
I was like, wow. Okay,
No.
you go there.
Impeachment. I would love to impeach Hoover. Hoover, if you ever get
What am
involved
I-
in
what am I even
politics,
running for?
I'm gonna be the
Huh?
first person to suggest an impeachment for you.
I'm never gonna be in politics.
Why not?
I'm not
See,
a political person.
Politics
I'm
are
a
pretty
person.
interesting. I think everyone should give it a shot. Not to like a big extent, but to like maybe a school kind of extent. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody should be involved in politics. Yeah, you are right. Everybody should be active.
Exactly. But you know, not to the extent where you want to be impeached, because that's when you've gone too far.
I don't think anybody.
I don't think
wants
anyone wants to be
Okay,
impeached. I don't think that's the
this
thing.
I
is
think that's
epic.
Thank you,
the thing-
Gravy.
That's the thing you stray clear of. That's the bad part.
Not
Exactly.
necessarily.
It's like the canceling
Not
part of
necessarily.
YouTube.
For
You
some
don't
people,
ask
that
to
would be
cancel.
good advertisement. You know what I'm saying?
What are you doing?
How about, okay,
Guys.
you know what? Let's get some real life topics in here. Hairlines. What can you guys tell me about your hairlines?
It's better than yours.
It's receding.
You're a grandma,
Quacky's
buddy.
bald. Quacky's bald. All right,
No,
I
guys,
still
come
have
on.
hair. You have
I
no
still
hair.
have hair too. My
He does
hair
not
hasn't
have
fallen
hair.
off yet.
You literally. I don't know why you keep going with like this lie that like you have.
He's
hair.
like FaZe Banks.
I know, really. You literally like,
Brother
face
Banks.
At a top, his brother Quackity. Okay, hold on 1 second.
What?
Oh my God, Liz.
Well, I mean, I've earned Unison right now. Then fucking thank you, Liz, for the 20 gifted. Holy fucking shit.
Oh, she did that for me
This is
too.
epic.
Thank you, Liz.
Liz, holy
Liz.
Liz, you're a legend.
shit.
Order in the court. Liz is unimpeached.
Okay, this is
What about
epic.
Liz? I don't think Liz was ever impeached.
Yeah, she was.
I know Liz was.
Thank you
was
so
already
much,
candidate.
Liz. Liz, that is so
Okay,
sweet.
this is epic.
Thank you so much, Liz. Holy shit. Liz is just
Doing the thingy that all the K-pop people do with the heart.
What?
Like, with the
Okay.
What do they do?
thing,
Like
it
this?
goes like that.
Guys, I'm making a video on K-pop. What topics should I cover?
You already made the video.
No, it's
What
not.
do you
I still
mean?
have to record extra parts because my first recording didn't work, so I have to record like extra parts for it. So I could do like a little bit of extra work right there. You know what I'm saying?
oh my God, it's 24 frames of Nick. We're live. We're
Oh.
alive. Don't say anything.
Don't.
Nick,
I know
no,
what you're gonna
Nick,
say.
no.
Don't talk about your cigarettes. Don't talk about your cigarettes.
He's gonna start talking about rambling about alcohol.
Hey guys,
I'm actually
Nick the
drinking
smoker
right
here.
now.
Of course he is. He's always drinking. That's why we're
Can
coming
we
to
have an
Florida.
intervention
That's
for
on
Nick?
vacation.
Don't say anything. What do I normally say that's controversial and bad?
Ah,
Dude,
let's see.
yesterday,
This is Twitch.
yesterday, I joined the call with Nick. He was blasting hentai on the screen. It was
Ooh.
fucked up.
That you were blasting the hentai.
Ooh.
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
He's a hentai lover. Interesting,
Not
Nick.
1,000
What the
9
heck?
months.
24 frames of hentai is his second channel.
This
guys.
man
Look it up.
Aksel, he showed.
What's the big
me
deal with
CJ
hentai?
No, Aksel, come back. Unmute. I'm gonna wait till this man unmutes. Fucking.
Right? What do you
Aksel,
want?
you showed me and CJ a hentai where this dude cummed like 7 times.
Oh,
Ooh.
It was more than 7. He just.
It was a lot of times.
Dude,
A lot
in
of
middle
times.
school, my friend showed me a really gross video, and it was this guy like fucking, you know, like finishing like the fucking like like
What are you even saying? It's like XQC. You're like, this guy literally fucking.
I know, mate. And this guy, and he went there, and he finished.
I don't know what's going on.
I really don't know what he said. He didn't.
All
say
right. You want me to tell it explicitly? Is that what you want me to do?
Explain.
This man ejaculated for like 5 minutes straight on a person, and it was really scary.
What was it like? Was it like a stream? Like just a heavy stream?
What? A what?
Like was it a constant? Was it a constant flowing stream?
Yeah, it was. And
Like
all
a
you could all you could think about is like, when is this guy gonna, be done?
You were thinking? You watched the entire thing?
No, I didn't, because he showed it to me for like 5 seconds and I turned away immediately.
Oh, okay.
Why would I want to? Dude, okay, so here's the thing. In my country, middle schools are like that. You have this like really creepy friend who's just gonna come in the morning, like literally come inside of the room in the morning.
What?
And no, you guys aren't letting me finish. I'm talking like they enter the classroom.
This is Twitch. I'm trying to get partnered. Guys, I don't represent this guy.
They enter the classroom in the morning, and then they got a bunch of weird ass videos to show you. And I had one of those friends in my school.
Wait, you guys have classrooms in your country?
That's just fucked. That is racist. That's just racist.
Nick, this is why we ask you to not talk.
I know exactly.
I'm pretty sure that's racist.
Why did someone just followed me whose name is Finger My Fanny? Someone just
Under my umbrella, Ella.
Well, I just wanted to say you guys have a good stream. I love
Thank you,
guys.
Nicholas.
I love you, Nick.
Hoover. Bye.
Bye.
Did you say fuck you, Hoover? That's screwed up, man.
Yeah, I don't know what, Alex. I don't know why you said in Mexico you have this guy that enters the classroom and shows everybody fucked up videos. Like that doesn't happen.
That's only happens in Mexico. Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
does that only happen in my country?
Dude, that happens in every
single
province
country
of the world.
Oh, really?
single
Okay,
city,
so I'm
every
not the
single
only one.
It's not like
Yeah.
Mexican culture. They show up at
What's the
school
most
and
fucked up video you guys saw?
Probably 2 girls, 1 girl.
when I was like
True.
9, I saw this guy get beheaded and they played football with his head.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh,
Dude,
what
those
the
are
fuck?
fucked.
Oh, that's fucked, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Twitch partners, guys.
Jesus.
Don't leave us this stream, please.
No, I think the most fucked up one for me was that one. Why would you even? What the fuck? That's fucked.
It is fucked.
Yeah,
That's
there's
fucked.
I've honestly seen all of it because I used to have these friends that would just like, dude.
Oh, I remember when you would get in call and you're like, hey Alex, come watch r/watch people die with me and Sam. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? You're fucked in the head to want to like go into those fucking subreddits being like, yeah, I'm in the mood today.
Well, okay, here's the thing about those clips is that it kind of like sometimes I would look at them like once a year maybe out of curiosity, because it kind of like sometimes I feel like immortal, not literally immortal, but you kind of realize, like, you kind of forget that you can die. So by watching those clips and just seeing how just like that, your whole life can be gone.
Can we get an L for this crazy man?
It just kind of like puts it all in perspective.
I have seen so much that I
it's
should
like I
not.
don't.
I mean, I understand.
It's not really something that I take pleasure out of.
I know. I'm not saying you took pleasure out of it. It's just weird. It's just kind of strange. This is a cursed stream. I don't know.
Done it in like
Let's
years.
talk about some positive stuff.
True. Let's tackle.
Let me make my case. You put my name out there. You can't just like fucking slander my name and they'll be like, you know what? Let's talk something positive now, okay?
So
This
guys,
was like
Axel's
years
fucked up.
ago.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
I was like an edgy
Hey guys,
kid.
let's
I was
move
an
on.
edgy kid.
This guy's weird. Let's just move on. Can you kick him from the group, Hoover? Can you do that for me?
What?
Kick him from the
It's so
group.
hot in my room and I can't open the window because there's a storm outside.
Yikes. Yeah, no, but no, yeah, let's tackle on more positive topics, chat. Tinder.
You're the one that brings these topics up and then you're like, you know what? Let's shift it to something positive. And then you bring
Hoover
up
was the
something
one.
that's like,
Hoover was the one who said, let's shift it to something positive. You know what I'm saying?
Now you're saying it too.
Tax
Now you're saying
returns.
it
Tax
too.
returns is a pretty positive thing.
Okay, what the hell? What am I supposed to talk about? Dude?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to talk about? Tax returns? Yeah.
Tax returns. Tax evasion is not a positive thing.
I'm gonna go on the site conversation starters.
Yeah, this is so sad. I can't believe we have to resort to this kind of thing. Let me tell you guys about my LA trip.
Yeah, go ahead.
It was fun.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. I went and I met Swagger Souls and Fitz. I'm kidding, I didn't.
Man. Those are fun.
School I don't think I have a lot of school stories, honestly.
You don't?
I don't.
I don't really have any in mind right now. That was like, that would be like, oh, I would love to tell this one. Like, I don't.
All right.
I don't.
I'm banning this person for saying doke in my chat. I'm not gonna ban him. I'm just gonna time him out. School stories. I don't have any school stories. Like, so. Do you guys have any traumatic school stories? Thank you, Mighty Heart.
No,
I'm not talking like traumatic. I'm talking like for example, my traumatic school story is when I was in kindergarten, and I got yelled at for the first time ever by my teacher, by someone who wasn't my mom. That was like traumatic to me. You know what I mean?
That's pussy shit.
I thought like someone like
pussy. No, and they like dragged you on the ground and fucking like.
Jesus Christ! What school stories do you have?
I had a teacher chuck a chair at the wall. Have you had that happen? No. But then you go like, wow, American school system.
American school system, indeed.
That's what they all say. They always go, oh wow. And then I was like, no, but I think I told this story last stream or whatever that we did like this where.
Were you guys ever bullied in school?
Story like, all right, have you bullied? No, I wasn't bullied.
You were the bully, I think.
No, I wasn't. I actually am a really nice kid.
Yeah, my ass, dude. You look like
I just became an evil person because you know what happens, guys, when you're surround yourself with toxic people like these two who are constantly talking about fighting billionaires and fighting Americans.
I'm not out here saying I want to kill millionaires. That's Aksel.
I never. Okay, first of all, I literally said billionaires and beating them up, and then he said killing millionaires.
You always do that.
There's nothing wrong.
Now my chat's gonna say eat the rich. You guys wouldn't eat a fucking finger. Stop saying you'll eat the rich. You'd probably just look at it and vomit. Let's be real here.
Look at a rich person go.
This is some commentary.
Eat the rich. Yeah, no, eat the rich is no. You guys would never eat the rich. You wouldn't. You wouldn't dare to.
Hey, Quackity Sam's back. Can I come on and play some piano for you guys? Answer is obvious, no, but can't hurt to ask.
Thank you, Sam. Not at the moment, but I appreciate the offer. Eat the rich. Would you guys eat a rich man?
Would you eat somebody if you're stranded on an island? Let's talk about that.
No.
Life or death situation.
No, because
you're on an island. No. We're starting this conversation. You're gonna go back to like some fucking. Hey guys, what do you all think about Oreos? I think they're tasty. Listen, dude. We're talking about a scenario, okay? Hypotheticals. If you're on an island, okay. If I said we're on an island, you're like, oh, it's Hoover. Ha, funny. Let's say you're on an island with somebody else, right? You're stranded. There's no way you're getting out of that island, like possibly. Will you eat that person? Will you kill and eat that person?
I probably wouldn't. I feel like I would need so much psychological help if I ate someone, because if I eat someone in a stranded island, that would probably be an indication that I survive and I get out of the island. And I would.
No, but you're not getting out of the island.
Here's the thing. I think when you get to the point that you're thinking about killing someone and eating them, you've already like left. You're not sane. You're not in a sane.
Exactly.
You don't have that thought process where you're like, okay, if I eat this person, I'm gonna need a lot of counseling after I get off this island. Like, no, that's not what you're thinking. Your body is in survival mode. You're gonna be thinking,
exactly.
I'm hungry.
Now here's what will make it spicier. If you don't kill that person and eat them, they're gonna kill you and eat you. So.
I would try it under the pretense that I kind of forget about it, because there's this one thing, and you know, it's funny because
we eating Jeff Bezos.
Thank you for $5, Sydney. No, listen. I was watching this video and I don't remember who made it. I Hate Everything made it, and he made a video on this Fred guy, on the Fred, not this Fred guy. He made a video on Fred in his movie, and he showed a little portion of an interview where Fred said, "I don't remember filming those movies." And I Hate Everything makes theorizes that he doesn't remember because those moments were so shitty for him. His brain did this like psychological thing where he kind of forgets about it. You know, he doesn't remember it. So I might eat someone in an island if I'm like, okay, I might forget that I ate this person for survival.
You're not gonna think like
you're not
that.
Gonna forget.
Think I'm fucking hungry. Yeah, you're not
exactly.
I think I'd rather die than eat the person I'm in the island with.
Instinct. There is survival instinct that is built in us to survive. Like that's like 100% true. Like there are instincts in your body that when we're trying to survive, we will just do.
They say that if you die, if you live like in an apartment alone with a cat, and you die, the cat will fucking eat you if it has nothing to eat for the longest time.
Yeah, exactly. Not even the longest time. It's like it's actually not that long at all. Like,
dude. Cats are dicks.
See, this is
straight up.
Cats are on a conversation.
Cats are manipulators. If you think about it, cats are manipulators. Every morning when my cat wants something to eat, he starts caressing my leg, fucking just being the nicest cat ever. I feed him, he forgets about me for the rest of the day.
No, yeah, I know, but oh shit, I got it right. No, but fucking what's it called? I remember I saw like a fact like cats are genuinely like dogs actually have like love interest for humans, like they build a relationship.
They do.
It's like it's based like more so off of you provide shelter and food. That's why.
That's fucked. That's fucked. Cats are fucked.
I said they're gold diggers. I mean, like it's just plain simple.
Cats are gold diggers. That's a good way to put it. I don't think my cat is looking for my gold or money though. He's kind of just looking for me to feed him.
Dogs are great.
Cats, can domesticated animals survive like in a jungle, do you think? Let's say you drop off your golden retriever dog in the middle of a jungle. Would your dog survive?
No, because some fucking asshole would eat it.
What? What do you mean?
The person that's on the island that's fucking already ate you would be eating a dog.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Drop him in the middle.
My dog too.
No, drop him in the middle of the jungle with no people in it. Would he survive? But there's like wildlife. Would it survive?
No, it wouldn't. The wildlife would eat it for sure. Because that happens.
If it's a dog, like a dog's built around like being in a home, having having owners and all this stuff. When like you take if it's a wild dog, that's a different story. I feel like.
Okay.
Like if they've never had a home or like they're just a wild dog roaming and never had like any like domesticated experiences. That's what I mean. Yeah, right. But fucking, if it's a domestic dog, it won't survive. If it's a wild dog, I feel like it will survive for longer because a domestic dog.
That's so sad. That is so sad.
Well, I mean, that's.
What about cats? I feel like cats are more dependent than dogs.
No.
They're more
Here's the thing: cats will eat anything, like flies and bugs and shit.
That's why they're so independent. You're saying.
Here's the thing.
Yeah. So would cats survive in the middle of the jungle?
No, they wouldn't. They would get eaten.
Now the conversation is what would survive in a jungle?
They could find food or whatever, but they will get eaten. Cats will definitely get eaten. Like I literally when I was younger, a fox ate one of my cats. Like they don't even have to be in a jungle.
Oh, yikes.
That's what happened to Logan Paul's dog.
That's true.
Yeah.
What about a bird? What about like a parrot?
Why is it a parrot?
When I got my cat, she was
thank you, Via, for
$3. She would have been put down without me. She bites me when she doesn't get what she wants, like cats are so
sad. I'm sorry, Via.
What kind of dog? If it's a fucking Shih Tzu running around in the jungle, it's not gonna survive. But if it's a German Shepherd, it's got a chance.
I mean, I want to believe. Okay, let's say it's a really well trained German Shepherd. Would it survive in the middle of the jungle?
What is the fucking?
What is the point of this? Are you going to get into?
I want to. No.
What do you mean well trained? Like, what is a fucking monkey gonna taught to sit? What? I know. How's that coming to play?
I'm just wondering.
Why? I don't know. Okay, it is fun to talk about this, but it's just I don't know where you're on the. I'm just
interested if one domesticated animal could survive in the wild. It's just I'm just wondering if they could, which I think they would be able to if they're trained well enough.
They would get eaten. They would get eaten. It's called the fucking. They obviously they could. There's obviously cases where they have, but like I would say 95% of the time, someone would eat them because they're just like.
Well, something. I mean, again, the hypothetical
Or they will
situation is
die.
that there's no one in the jungle.
Well,
It's just other
if it's a
wildlife.
jungle-
Yeah,
It's a
that's what I
jungle.
mean by someone. I don't objectify animals. I call them someone.
Someone.
Also, I don't even know if it'd be eaten. It'd be more so if they can't survive, they'll die. Like, there are people that have like domesticated like animals that shouldn't be pets. Like, I saw one about like a family that had like a domesticated polar bear or whatever. They said they can never release it in the wild because it's domesticated. It's used to being fed every single day at certain
that's
times.
true
It's
as
used to
well.
that lifestyle. So if you let a domesticated polar bear back in its habitat, it wouldn't know how to survive because they're used to the life they're already living.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like,
also
that's
true.
why it's like.
What about if
domestication.
they grow in the wild, or would they just
If
die
they grew in the
immediately?
wild, that's different because people I only know this because of fucking Miskit's girlfriend, like with the hawk or whatever. Like it was already wild. It was
Okay.
wild, but then she domesticated it, but then she released it. And since they already has the like skill set already in place, like they know how to survive on their own. It's just like
That's
they
interesting.
become somewhat domesticated. Then yeah, I think they could. It's just like
That's
this depends.
interesting. Anyways, as a disclaimer, don't put your
Don't ship your
domesticated
German Shepherds
pets
to an island.
into a jungle. That's correct. That's correct. That's really crazy. You know, there's a lot of things you think about a lot. It's like if animals are trained a certain way, like I feel like anything or anyone can be trained to act a certain way. Like how do they get the Toy Story toys to act? Exactly. You have to train them. You have to show them like acting skills and whatnot. It's the same with animals. How do you get them to survive in the wild? You train them. Ask children to start surviving in the wild. That's how you do it. So that's really interesting to me.
Oh, I'm crying.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Can you just please repeat what you just said? Please just repeat what you just said. Just say what you just said and think about what you're saying as you're saying it out loud.
Oh my God.
I'm just wondering, man. I'm just wondering. It's interesting. Training can do anything to anyone. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
can do
Yeah.
something for somebody.
Does chat agree? I don't know what I said wrong. I think I made a really valid point.
Like training can do stuff for people.
What? What?
I thought.
Oh.
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 Chat agrees with me. My chat is in full agreement with me right now.
It's not like we disagree. It's just the way you said it. It's just so funny.
How?
You said you were literally like, I'm just saying if you train somebody, you'll do something to them. Like, no shit, it'll do something to them. You're training them.
Yeah. I'm just saying. You know?
Oh, good.
Just saying. Just saying. So I'm just saying it's very interesting. Animals are very interesting beings, but I feel they're so interesting to us humans because we underestimate how smart they really are. We get a dog, we're like, okay, this dog eats, sleeps, and shits, but then he starts doing all these different things that just fascinates you. And pets are fucking awesome in that way. You know?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? What is that? Are you agreeing with me or not? What the fuck, man? I'm just saying.
Okay, this is epic.
What the fuck? What's going on? I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there.
No, yeah, you're that's a
You're
good
right.
point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's a good.
Oh,
I don't see what
good
the.
points.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
True little
That's
W.
really good.
Yeah.
Really good. I
Exactly.
look like a tomato right now.
I know. My eyes. I look like I smoked a fucking joint like in one sitting. Like my eyes are so red from crying.
I was going to be fucking educational, but this got really.
Thank you,
confusing
Bianca, for
so
the
fucking
$3.
fast.
This still is educational. We're just putting the facts out there.
Oh,
Um,
we're putting the facts out there.
yeah, and like it's like psychology 101, the whole training thing. Like the one guy who kept ringing a bell every time he was gonna feed his dog, and by the time he rang a bell, his dog was already salivating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's interesting. That's interesting, and that's a good thing to know. Hello?
Is Aksel laughing right now?
I don't
can't
know.
tell. He's muted.
I can't
Moving on
tell.
stream.
Dude, I'm just saying. I'm just putting the facts fucking out. Oh my god.
I want to hear what he's saying.
What is he saying? What is he saying? Transcribe everything he's saying. What is he saying, Hoover? Fucking Hoover. I'm gonna play his stream as well.
Oh, it's media share.
Oh, it's media sharing. Okay. Anyways, yeah. I don't see why this would be a disagreeable or controversial topic.
It's not.
It's not. Then what the fuck's the issue?
It was so funny. It wasn't. There's no issue. It's just the way you said it was so funny for some reason.
Anyways, back to a different topic. How long do you think you can go without showering until you die? There's got to be a point where you've gathered so much dirt on you that you don't shower for long enough that the little bacteria will kill you.
There's this dude in Iraq.
No, I think I know what you're talking about.
Who hasn't showered in like 50 years or something.
And he's just like...
He cleans some way. He has to be cleaning in some way, shape, or form.
He doesn't.
I don't think you understand. It's not like a law that he has to be. Like, he just...
Like, doesn't he gather enough bacteria on his body to the point where that bacteria will kill you?
He eats raw meat. He eats fucking maggots and shit.
No.
Okay, so see, he's trained his body to support the maggots. You know, he's trained his body to take the maggots in his body, and they all live happily ever after. You see, that's interesting. Now, what I'm saying is there a point where, let's say me, okay, let's say we're the domesticated beings.
You're eating maggots?
No. No. Let's say we okay, that guy's probably like building up to not shower, you know, but us beings, us people, let's say we're living the exact same life we're living every day, but we just don't ever shower ever again. How long until we die?
That's my life right now.
I know. One shower Andy over here fucking hasn't showered since 2018.
Dude, my monthly shower was yesterday, so start counting the clock.
I'm just saying, how long until you die?
You don't.
You don't have to die. There's
gotta be again. Can maggots kill you? Can maggots kill you?
Yes.
There you go. So to the point where the interior of your body, because you haven't showered, has so many maggots, they're gonna kill you.
Okay, think about this though.
Okay.
Okay, you're imagining a fucking world where we're all outside living in like dirt huts where we're not fucking doing anything. We're in our normal homes. We're
exactly.
not like outside working normal jobs.
Exactly, but we still get dirty. Obviously, I think it would take longer for us to die, but we would die eventually.
You dirty boy.
If we die, it's not gonna be because we didn't shower. It's because other shit.
Your coochie itch.
Dirty boy. What?
Like, oh, I cut myself, but I didn't clean the wound, so got infected and I died.
I'm just saying. I want to know when you will end up dying.
Well, you want to know when I die? What the fuck, dude? That's fucked up.
Yes. You would get an infection of some sort.
But does it mean you would die?
How do maggots even live? How did maggots come to be? You know, what about torture items? How did people end up torturing other people? They just said, I want to make this guy suffer the worst way possible. That's pretty fucked. I was watching a video in the morning of a guy of the worst torture inventions. And the worst torture inventions were during Roman times and whatnot. And it's funny because back in those times, we had a lot of philosophers, a lot of smart people. But yet again, there were so many people out there just looking to torture others, make others feel like shit.
Right.
Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah. So you have a coochie? Is that what I?
That's what I got.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Somebody in my chat just said, "Is Alex on something?" No, chat. He's not.
He's on. He's on
another wavelength.
He's on that 1 hour shit.
True, and that's almost out to an end. I'm just saying that.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Moral epidemics. Let's look at that one.
Like I'm just saying.
Like, would you pull the lever?
I would.
Moral. Would you pull the lever? What does that mean? What lever? In what situation? In what situation would someone put you a lever in front of you to take a moral decision?
Okay, first of all, it's a hypothetical situation. This is always the case. It's never like, okay, we're gonna. So here's the
Let's hear it.
I forget what it's called, but it's like a moral dilemma.
Okay, let's hear it.
Always talk about philosophy.
Let's hear it.
Classes.
Let's hear it.
Stop saying. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
So the fucking hypothetical goes. You're on a train track and you're like the conductor that switches the tracks, because like sometimes the train needs to go off the track, and so you
chat, I want you guys to respond to this.
There's 5 people.
Okay.
And then on the other track that you have to switch to, there's 1 person. Would you pull the lever to then kill 1 person, or would you not touch the lever and then have 5 people die?
So 1 person or 5? Yeah.
No, exactly.
But,
okay. Then another one is.
But you're gonna come up with some dumb shit. It's like the one person is a celebrity.
No, usually, no, I'm not even joking. Like sometimes it'll go like, okay, what if the 1 person is your mom, and then the 5 other people are random people?
Honestly, I'd say family before strangers.
You kill your
in my
family
opinion.
before strangers, or
no, I'd save my family and kill the strangers.
I don't know what you meant.
Because here's the thing.
Oops, I didn't see the lever.
Here's the exactly. No, that's like afterwards, but in the moment,
this is epic.
It's because if you're with a family member, it's like you're gonna live with them your entire life, or as long as they're alive. And the 5 random people, you're like, oh, I saved you, but goodbye, you know?
Yeah, but usually the moral dilemma is usually just because about it's the greater good. Like I forget like what philosopher talked about, like. You do the best thing in that scenario, like if there's 5 people versus 1.
Thank you for subscribing.
Would be the 1 person, no matter what, even if it is your mom. The best thing technically to do would be to kill the 1 person, which is your mom.
That's true.
Just happens to be your mom.
Do the 5 people? Like, I have one important question. Do the 5 people partake in any sort of gaming?
What the? Why do you ask these questions? Yeah, okay. One of them has a Steam profile over 3 years.
Kill them, all of them.
Okay. Wow.
Straight. Let's go with another one. The train situation is so overdone. Let's do another one.
Well, you asked me it. Okay, I'll look at more moral dilemmas.
I just can't wait for us to be like 40 and we're like, well, if it's my mother-in-law, hell yeah, I would do it.
My mother-in-law.
Hey, don't bring my mother-in-law into this. Don't bring my mother-in-law into this.
That's my mother-in-law. That's what it's called.
All right, come on, let's get a moral dilemma. Chat, you come up with moral dilemmas.
I gotta fucking find some. Jesus Christ, you give me like no time.
Self-driving cars. Yeah, fuck it, dude.
That is a moral dilemma, legitimately.
Let's do it. Self-driving cars. If it's perfected, yeah, why not? Would it affect anyone to have self-driving cars?
Moral dilemma. Okay. Oh no, that's what it is. It's a moral dilemma for self-driving cars. Or like if there's like it depends on like they have to swerve. It's literally like the trolley problem, but for self-driving cars. Like if there's 4 people in your direct way, and then if you swerve over, you only kill 1 person. That's what the car will do. Like, should the car go that way, or should it just keep going straight, or whatever? Like it's already built in. Pretty sure the Teslas now. I'm not sure.
There's a new Mercedes that it's like it's gonna consider it like in a situation like that, it's gonna try to save your life over a pedestrian's life.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. That's
do Jim Key talk off?
Thank you, Adam, for the $3.
Should he kill the passenger? Should he kill the person in front of you?
See, the thing is, what about UPS drivers? Do UPS drivers have these perfected driving, self-driving?
What? What did you just say? I don't know what you just said. You just said UPS. Do they have Do you have projected self-driving?
Yeah.
What?
Do they?
I don't think they even have self-driving cars.
Because the delivery will be faster if they do.
Well, that's for the future. They don't have fucking Teslas around. They have the UPS trucks.
But it'd be cool. It'd be a moral dilemma if they got it or not.
Okay.
I think they should.
Okay.
I think UPS drivers should get self-driving cars so that my delivery is on time. They can just sleep on the way here. Did you guys hear of this Amazon thing where they want to use drones to deliver shit to you?
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna ever come to be.
Yeah, I feel like boomers would shoot him down.
Well, I don't think it's just boomers. I think anyone would shoot them down.
Yeah.
Have you seen this thing where they want to let the delivery person into your house to leave your delivery inside to avoid any stealing?
No, fuck that. They can just leave it at the door. If it gets stolen at the door, it gets stolen at the door. I don't want you in my house.
I know, really.
But
I have a fucking roof on my house so then you can come
But
right in, like, hey.
are they self-driving?
What the hell? We're not gonna self-driving. The drone's not gonna kill anybody. It's a fucking drone. Those things are for the most part tiny.
It's not like one of those fucking Obama drones. It's like the Casey Neistat drone. That's what it is.
Exactly. They got the fucking
What's the
Disco Pro, whatever
difference?
it's called. DJ Pro.
You know, when people say drone
What do you mean, what's the
striking,
difference?
when people say drone striking, I imagine someone just like tapes a bomb to one of those Casey Neistat drones, like the mini ones, and then they drop them.
Have you never played Black Ops?
No.
Drones?
Someone said Alex is talking in cursive.
He really like some of the things you say. It's like XQC talk where they make sense, but then the way you're saying it is just kind of like putting me off, and this makes me laugh. Like the way you're describing the training was just so funny.
Yeah, because when you train animals, you can get them to do anything. What's so hard to understand about that?
No, well, you said it right there. But the other time you said it was something weird. The way you said it, it made sense, but the way you were saying it was like really funny for some reason.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah, you train them, and then
What about self-driving
like,
hospitals cars?
Alex is talking back.
See, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You said hospital cars and ambulance. You make sense, but you're not saying it right.
They call them police cars. What? I can't fucking call them hospital cars?
Because they're called ambulances.
I want to fucking. What's the difference?
911. It's like, guys, I need an ambulance car here right now.
No, not even an ambulance car. You would say a hospital car.
I need a hospital car. You call them police cars. You call them UPS cars. You call them hospital cars.
No.
What's the
Nobody
big deal?
calls them hospital cars.
That should be a moral dilemma. Can you call them hospital cars or ambulances?
Do you know what a moral dilemma means? It's not like you can't just say that's a moral dilemma because it's like fucking it's up in the air.
Let's say you call 911. How would you get the faster service? By saying I need an ambulance or I need a hospital car?
First of all,
ambulance.
ambulance,
Say a hospital
car.
The hospital car. The person on the line's gonna be, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you mean an ambulance?
It could be like Uber, because they're like, I need a hospital car, and they're gonna get a random guy from the parking lot to drive to you. It's faster.
No, but here's the thing. Even if you're saying it, hospital car is even 4 syllables. Ambulance is 3. So if you're talking about even quicker, ambulance is a faster word to say.
I really need an ambulance car. Sorry, I really need a hospital car. I really need an ambulance. I really need a hospital. Time it.
It doesn't matter because the person.
I really need an ambulance car. I really need an ambulance car. I really need a hospital car.
Bless you.
Time it. Someone time this.
Why are we timing this?
Time this.
I'm not timing this.
I really need an ambulance.
There's no point in timing it. This is a dumbest.
I really need a hospital car.
Nobody calls
hospital car. Hospital car would be much quicker. Hospital.
Knows to call the ambulance.
You're not listening to the one argument that destroys your whole point, which is that you'll say a hospital car and the person will literally be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
You'll be like, "Obviously, this man is under stress. He doesn't know
I'm
what he's
telling
talking
you,
about."
it could be like an Uber, because they'll get someone with an actual car in the hospital and they'll drive to you faster.
No, they won't.
How? Why not? Why not?
Why is the car in the hospital?
The car's in a hospital because he's a patient. Because he's also a patient. Because he's also a patient. But guess what? Patient connects with patient. They'll get to you faster because they know your pain.
You're driving the car.
You're doing a bit, but you're dumb. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. It would be faster.
Okay, but that's not a thing.
Patient connects with patient. Patient feels other patient's pain. Patient goes with patient.
No, listen. Ambulances are far fucking faster because of that. First of all, if you have a car, there's a thing called a red light, and you can't go over the red light if you're a car. Ambulances can do whatever the fuck they want. They can drive on the fucking sidewalk.
They used to sell these things. They used to sell these things on eBay called the universal remotes. You would literally walk up to a stoplight. You will press a button and it will turn green. It only works at night. It only works at night. It only works at night. It always works at night. It only works at night, and it works. I've seen it work. I've tried it. It works. Those are called. Search up universal remotes on eBay. It works on different countries. I think it works like on 10. And you go on a stoplight, you press a button, turns green.
That's
Uber hospital car could get to you faster.
You saw a Freddie Wong video do that, and now you think it's real. It's not real. They made that up. It's VFX.
No, but I saw it work.
Listen, you don't live in Watch Dogs. You can't do that.
I know, really.
I swear I've seen it work.
If you actually do that, then you would go to prison.
Not necessarily.
You would go to prison. That's illegal. That's illegal.
How's that illegal? Who made it illegal?
I don't know. It's illegal. Just think about it. Why would that be illegal?
You can't play God
for 1 second.
You cannot play God.
Interesting.
Just do that. Think about for 1 second. Why the fuck would that be allowed? What? Oh, you just hacked into the fucking green light. That's fucking illegal. That's like you're hacking into the fucking government database.
No, that's like in the First Amendment. The government doesn't keep their important files in a fucking stoplight, dumbass. What do you mean the government data? What do you mean the government data? The government doesn't keep their fucking data in a stoplight.
Hacking into a fucking stoplight wouldn't be illegal?
So you're on like one of those hidden and pure in plain sight kind of situations. We'll keep the most important shit.
What are you saying? You're saying random words that you just think work.
He said changing the stoplight color from red to green is hacking into government files.
Okay, is that
no, that's not what I said.
That's what you said.
I don't think that's what he said either.
That's what you fucking said. Chad, did he say that or not, Chad?
Quackity, you take words that we say and then you get glue and you just stick them together so then it fits your like own little agenda. Like, oh, Quackity, my brain's thinking, Quackity said government files green light, so green lights are in government files. That's not what he said.
All right, what did you say, Aksel? What did you say? You said it was illegal. Why?
Because why would it be legal?
Why would, if it was legal for everybody, then every single fucking thing would just be green. There'd be so many crashes.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Do you think they haven't thought of this? Do you think they would never have thought, hey, what if someone hacks into the fucking lights and then makes it green, everybody dies? Do you think
no, not necessarily, because they could create an algorithm system where one light turns green and the other one turns red immediately. That could work a lot. It's like a two-way thing. You keep the stoplights functional, and that way no one dies.
Okay.
And you wouldn't need any hospital cars coming for you.
If you're saying what a normal stoplight does, if it goes green for one side, the other side's red, so that way they know we can't go, so they go.
Exactly, but you can make it faster. You can make it faster.
No, shut up. You're saying if you had a remote, then you could override that. But then now just go against the algorithm itself. So you're just saying it'll just be like, oh, you're making nonsense, Quack. You're making
no. No, I'm saying it's like have you ever crossed the street? Have you ever crossed the street in America? There's one of those little buttons on the side. You press it, it turns the light green.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. I did it 2 times. I did it 2 times in LA. I did it 2 times in LA. A stopwatch.
Signals. What are you talking about? I said stop walk.
Okay.
It's a crosswalk, and here's the thing: you press the button and alerts whatever the fuck system is. Hey, there's some people here that want to cross. So then it'll be like, all right, we'll do the thing next time it's red. That's what it is.
Interesting.
It doesn't fucking change it. It doesn't change the thing green, because if it changed it green, that would mean all the cars could fucking go and you just sit there and you can't cross.
Not necessarily.
What are you talking about?
You can't just say not necessarily.
I know, you can't. You're not Destiny. You can't just go not necessarily, because you're making up nonsense. You don't know how stoplights work. You're just making up shit that you went to America twice now.
Not necessarily.
You know what you're doing right now? You're
Okay,
just putting
this
big words
is
after
epic.
each other and hoping that it means something. That's what
No,
you're
no,
doing.
no, 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 no. We started
It's dumb.
talking. We started talking about hospital cars and how they would be very practical
They're
for
not
people who are
hospital
actually
cars. They're
suffering.
not hospital cars. Stop saying they're hospital cars.
Okay, I've decided to separate these two entities. Hospital cars are different from ambulances.
There's no such thing as a hospital car.
Well,
Santa
guess
Claus
what?
is more
Guess
real than a
what?
fucking
I'm gonna make a
hospital car,
nap and I'm
dude.
gonna make so much fucking money because hospital cars is the most intelligent thing
Go
ever.
ahead, dude. Make a fucking Uber for fucking ambulances. Oh wait, that's already a thing. Because you know what? Just call a hospital.
Do you know how many people die a day? Do you know?
Fucking call
Do
Uber
you
to get an
know?
ambulance.
Do you know how many people die per day? Do you know how many people die per day?
How does that matter? Why does that matter at all? What are you
Because
gonna say?
I'm
People
saying I
died,
could be
so
a
that way-
millionaire off of hospital Uber. And I call
God.
the app hospital cars.
That's just normal Uber. You call a normal car and you say, hey.
Yeah, but
you go to
normal
hospital?
Ubers don't give a shit if they get to you on time or not.
Just tell them it's
What?
an emergency. You can call them and say it's an emergency, please.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, I'll transfer you to someone else." That's what they'll
Why-
say,
why
and
do you
you'll
have an
fucking
accident?
die.
Why would
Why
they
do
do
you have
that?
an
Why would
accident?
they do
Wow.
that?
Because I got in a fucking Uber yesterday, and the guy
Did you need
started.
to go to ambulance?
No. I didn't need
Exactly, 'cause
any.
you didn't tell
No.
them.
No.
If you put in
You
location-
don't understand.
Listen,
You don't
no.
understand. You don't.
Listen.
Let me talk.
Okay,
I've
I'm gonna let you spit your nonsense for a second, then you gotta let me speak my truths, okay?
I've separated these two different entities, hospital cars and ambulances. Hospital cars are different from ambulances because hospital cars is like the Uber for ambulances. Now, the way hospital cars work different to Uber is that Ubers don't get to you on time. They don't give a shit if they get to you 5 minutes late or 3 minutes late. All they have to do is say, "Oh, there's a lot of traffic." But hospital cars, what they do is they get to you on time in
Why?
an
How'd
urgent
they get
manner.
to you on time?
They
If
will
there's
get to you
traffic,
with
how'd
a
they get to you
first
on
aid
time?
kit.
No, really.
This is a game changer. This is a game changer. Are you ready?
Here's the game changer.
Hospital cars. You're not allowed to participate as a hospital car if you don't have an SUV sort of thing. You need to have a bed on the back to put the patient, and you need to have a first aid kit with you.
Only
You
a
know
first
what
aid
that
kit?
kind of sounds like to me? That kind of sounds like an ambulance almost. That kind of sounds like an ambulance. So here's the thing, Quackity. If you somehow, in some way, the government's like, this dumbass can make a hospital car, in what world do you think anybody is going to choose a fucking hospital car over an ambulance when you can't go through traffic? Like,
Because they're more urgent. They're more urgent. Okay, let's say you.
Let me speak.
Okay.
I said, I understand in America, ambulances are expensive. But
Okay.
even if you had a fucking hospital car, you're gonna die in
Thank
the
you,
fucking
Archer.
car
What
because
the
you can't go
actual
through
fuck
fucking
are you
can't go
talking
through
about?
red lights.
I'm literally about
So
to
you guys
call
can't
the
go through
police
them. So
on
you're
you.
sat in
I'm
traffic like,
scared.
oh, I'm gonna die.
You
I'm just
are a
gonna bleed out in
madman.
this fucking
Okay.
this shitty SUV. That
No.
was from fucking
They would.
2006 Ford.
They
I'm
would
gonna die
be.
in
They
here
would
'cause I
be.
can't have a-
They would have to be medically trained. They would have to be medically trained.
Okay,
Wait,
I understand that, but doesn't mean you're not gonna die.
so you're literally describing EMS.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck kind of K-pop group that is, but no, what I'm saying is that, yeah, hospital cars are fucking
really
more
don't like
affordable for the normal people. From normal people like me. Because I can't
You know
afford a
what a
fucking
Okay, you know what,
ambulance.
Quackity? When I die, if
normal
I get shot, you know what we're gonna do, Quackity? Let's just get guns. We're gonna aim them at our shins and call an ambulance and a hospital car at the exact same time. Let's see who bleeds out first. It probably won't be me because I'll have a fucking like a bandage around my leg. Meanwhile, your fucking Uber driver doesn't know where the fuck he's going and he's caught up in traffic.
Here's a
Also-
game changer, but here's a
also-
game changer. No, hold on.
There's
Here's
no
a game
changers.
changer.
You're making this shit up.
If
No,
you
you're not.
die,
I feel like-
if
I feel
you
like- hold on.
die,
I feel
if
like
you
I
die,
haven't-
hold on. This is it. Please.
No, no, I'm
I'll let you.
holding on.
I just need to get this across. I just need to
I'm
get this
saying-
across,
I'm
please.
saying,
If
listen,
you die, your
You
PayPal's
realize that
already
your
linked.
idea
You
would
get
apply to,
charged
like,
for it.
one
We get
country
money.
in the world, one country in the world, because every other country you don't have to pay for a fucking ambulance.
And
Who the
exactly.
fuck-
In other fucking countries, there's people on it. You're talking about a country where there's a fucking ghost town. There's nobody on the roads. What are you talking about? You're like,
Interesting.
I don't even- You really make the dumbest points. I don't even care if this is a bit. You're so dumb. You're so dumb.
Interesting, but not necessarily. See, hospital cars, the way they would work, I'm telling you, they would be a big financial game changer for the USA because they would only work in the USA because the USA has awful healthcare for people. So
How about you
ambulance
make
cars
healthcare?
would work in what?
getting healthcare in the U.S. is easier than what the fuck you're just describing.
I know, really.
No. But once I make this app, there will be a lot of people using it, and people will be like, "Healthcare? No, I got ambulance cars."
I know nobody's gonna use the app. If it's a phone service, you call a number, then maybe.
Who the fuck downloads an ambulance app?
Quackity, let's be real. You're gonna fucking put you're gonna put like you're gonna have ads all over the fucking.
Yeah.
Like, all right, pay 99 cents for fucking no ads.
Dude. Okay, asshole. Tell me how else I'm supposed to make money. 30-second ads.
You're making profit of people dying. That's what you're doing.
Every time you want to order a fucking ambulance, you gotta sit through a 2-minute Raid Shadow Legends.
I know,
right? Productive at all.
You gotta watch 3 videos to get like.
How else am I supposed to make cash, man? You're not thinking business. All right, think a little more business.
Thing my chat
Open up your mind. Think about business. Think about how that would work. Okay, you understand? Get it?
Discord's got talent, dude. What are you doing?
All right, listen.
Cars. If Ryan P came up to me and he said Quackity's doing hospital cars, I would say you're smoking too much weed, Ryan. You need to lay off, because there's no way in hell anyone's going to do that.
Ambulance cars would be a game changer. I'm telling you.
Yeah, there'd be
a lot of money.
Changing.
There'd be more death and car ratio than there ever has been.
No. You don't understand. You're just a hater. You're just a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm a real person.
All right, then fucking die on an ambulance. Most people die before arriving. Most people die before arriving to a hospital because they die in those ambulances. Do you have any idea the condition those ambulances are kept in?
Yes.
Hospital cars has air fresheners. Hospital cars would have air fresheners. They would have an aux cord. They would have snacks for you. It would be amazing.
First he was like, I don't want to stay in an Airbnb. Now he doesn't want to stay in an ambulance.
I know, really, dude. What do you want to stay in? Do you want to be in a box where nobody touches you for the rest of your life?
Now that's another thing. Airbnb, but it's a hospital. Airbnb hospitals.
That's a fucking legal nightmare. You know what? That's a liability waiting to happen.
Capitalist.
No, really. You describe like, oh, Bill Gates. I think he's fine.
No.
Became a billionaire out of this shit. You realize how fucked up that'd be, right?
I'm just saying, it would be like an instant transaction kind of thing. You're driving in the hospital car. You got to get your patient to a hospital. But guess what? Guess what? There's no hospital close enough. You open up your hospital Airbnb app and you find the nearest house available to rent as a hospital. Take your patient there. Yeah, because if it's far away, your patient is going to die. If it's far away, your patient is going to die.
You said if I ever got into politics, I need to be impeached. You need to be impeached before you get into politics, dude, because there's no way.
Listen.
Well, this is not about politics. This is what I like about the modern world. You can make these apps and no impeachment.
Well, okay, here's the thing.
You're high on crack.
Here's what I don't understand, Alex. You're marketing this idea towards the U.S., but you're talking about as if you're talking about like some sort of like remote like Iraqi village. There's no cars. There's no hospitals.
There's no roads. There's no stoplights.
I am doing the exact. I am doing the exact opposite. I'm doing the exact opposite. How are you supposed to rent a hospital Airbnb where there's suburbs? You know, these houses are habitated by people. So
you're gonna kick the people out to fucking run your crazy fucking
You know what? Hey, there's a guy dying. I need you to step out for a few hours. That's it.
Step out for a few hours.
Yes, and guess what?
Go outside.
Yes, exactly. And guess what? You would get a nice chunk of the cash for yourself.
So you're.
It's like healthcare. It's like healthcare prices, but without the fucking healthcare application, whatever you have to do to get healthcare in that godforsaken country.
Godforsaken country? You're gonna move there soon.
Godforsaken country? I talked to that about my country.
Oh, look at me. I'm Quackity. Okay, dude, listen here. If you're fucking coming to my country, you're bringing fucking hospital cars, we're gonna kick you right out. Get him out.
I'm just saying.
Okay, here's the thing.
What?
Alex is a total hypocrite because
what?
He wants fucking people to come and be taken care of in his hospital Airbnbs, but he himself will not even sleep in a normal Airbnb. He refuses to. So
listen,
how are you expecting people to want to come?
Okay, listen, beggars can't be choosers. If you're dying, you know what? Whatever condition the hospital Airbnb is in, just go for it. You know what I'm saying?
A second ago, what do you think about the ambulance fucking conditions? If you're dying, who cares what the ambulance is? It's driving you to the fucking hospital. You're such a hypocrite in your own bit.
But it has air freshener, an air conditioner, and an aux cord. Would an ambulance let you listen? Would an ambulance? Here's the thing. This is you guys aren't thinking big, and that's my problem with you guys. You guys don't think big, okay? Listen to me. If you're dying, do you want the sound of a woo woo, or do you want a sound of your favorite tune, your favorite hip hop song, your favorite pop song?
I'm dying to fucking get off my headshot, then I'm gonna be like, this doesn't make my life any better. I'm still dying.
You know why? You know why you're fucking hearing wee because it's fucking get out the way. I'm a fucking person dying in the back.
No. I'm just saying. Okay. Exactly. I don't want to be listened to. Woo. I want it to be listened to The Scientist by Coldplay. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, but guess what?
Thank you, Type Aksel, for $30. Someone who's just invested in the company. Thank you so much.
If you want to invest in a scam, donate to my stream.
No. You're not thinking big. You're not thinking big. You're not thinking big, and that's a big fucking issue.
Now I'm thinking about how to stop hospital cars. If you're thinking about the world that they're existing in, now I'm thinking, how do we stop hospital cars? And that's a lawsuit. We get somebody to die in one of those. We get an old man purposely call hospital cars. We go, sir, I need you to take one for the team. You need to die in this hospital car. They die in the hospital car. Then his wife sues you all. Then you all get taken down. You're no longer a company. And now ambulances are running the market yet again.
No. I would not allow that. I would hire a big team of lawyers. That's how I would do it. You know what?
Okay, lawyers don't always.
You know what?
Win,
This is what you didn't think about, dumbass. This is what you didn't think about. School Airbnbs. That's right. Colleges super expensive. Universities super expensive.
That's called
School Airbnbs. School Airbnbs $20,000 a month.
School Airbnbs is a homeschool. You realize that, right?
Well, guess what? There's a lot of kids out there that are homeless and all they want to do is study. School Airbnb solves that issue.
School Airbnb. So you're saying a school that a kid lives at, right?
No. You wouldn't live there.
They're homeless. They don't have enough money for a home, but they have enough money to.
They have enough money for an Airbnb and an education.
We'll put big tablets. We'll put big tablets on the bus stops. Big tablets, and they can.
Bus stops.
They can put their information on the big tablet on the bus stop, and they are enrolled. They are enrolled. Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing.
Steal a tablet, right?
Here's the thing.
You wouldn't download a car.
No. Here's the thing. Have you ever had those moments where you're just sitting in your house and you're like, what is there to do today? Not a lot. I would like to study right now. Boom. School Airbnb on your phone. You go into an Airbnb school.
Why don't I just fucking open a book in my room?
Because you'll have a teacher.
I'm exhausted. I'm truly exhausted. I know this is all big, but I'm just exhausted.
No, you're just not thinking big. That's your big fucking problem. You guys never think big. I'm thinking big things here.
You're thinking big things that are dumb.
And guess what? Exactly. My chat is thinking big. If you can't get to the school, you'll get school cars. You'll get school cars.
Who's your top donator has said this makes no sense. Do you want to reevaluate? You said the donators care more about us. So obviously Liz is making a good point here. I think you're just wrong.
Okay. What's your big brain idea? Be an entrepreneur for me for 2 seconds. What would you do?
This isn't Shark Tank. I'm just disproving your fucking dumb idea.
Interesting. Not necessarily though, because school Airbnbs. What do you
mean not necessarily? I am. I'm definitely disproving your idea. There's not necessarily.
Very interesting.
Not necessarily.
No, necessarily. Yeah, necessarily. Actually.
Ooh,
listen,
necessarily.
You guys got to think big. I'm just thinking Airbnbs, Hoover versions for everything. Hospitals, police Airbnb, police Airbnb.
Hoover airplanes. Airplanes take down and land on random streets, and you just got a private jet right in front of your yard.
You guys aren't thinking big. You guys aren't thinking big. You're not going to be able to join my company if you're not thinking big.
I don't want to join your company. You're going to get sued and you're going to go to prison. I don't want to be associated with that.
No. You don't understand. We'll have lawyers. We'll have lawyers. We will have lawyers. Lawyers. Lawyers are going to save us. Lawyers are going to save us.
What?
Lawyers.
hospital helicopters.
You know, lawyers aren't
Interesting. I would like a hospital and a helicopter.
No.
Yeah, because you're enjoying the view before you die. That's awesome.
A hospital helicopter is the alternative for hospital cars.
If you think about it, hospital helicopters is a very wholesome idea.
It's not wholesome. How is that wholesome?
Because you're seeing the whole view, the whole beautiful view before you fucking die.
It's a whole lot of bullshit. That's what that is.
It's a whole lot of bullshit. Shut the fuck up, all right? I'm telling you the truth here.
You can entertain your 12-year-olds all you want, but this is a dumb idea.
Not necessarily.
I really would love to see you go up against Destiny. And just see him slowly fade away as you just...
I think you could actually destroy Destiny. Because you just keep saying not necessarily.
Make him cry.
Destiny would be like, listen, dude, do you actually think this idea would fucking work? And it's like, not necessarily.
There's a chance. There's this one saying that says your chances of dying, like, what is it, from a shark are low, but it's never zero. You know what I'm saying? So the chances of this working probably low. The chances of this working probably low, but it's not zero. And there's a small chance.
Those self-help books that you buy off the fucking farmer's market.
They're not called self-books. They're called philosophy. They're called philosophy. Einstein wrote several of them. Jeff Bezos had a lot of philosophy books too. And guess what? He's a billionaire.
Thank you, Missy RJ.
So I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Thank you. Coke Gaming.
So I think this is a really good idea. I'm verbally trademarking it on stream.
You just don't have
insane. You know, there's a man who thought like you, and he ended up making Scientology.
Wow, and guess what? He gets to hang out with Tom Cruise. Wow, what a fucking idiot.
He's dead.
Oh shit.
Tom Cruise is like 5'6". Who wants to hang out with that midget? Who cares? Literally.
No, that's where you're wrong, because not necessarily. Short people have the advantage over tall people, and I've said this for many, many years. Short people have the advantage over tall people.
How? What? How?
Short people, listen, there's so many examples. I can give you one right now.
Okay, give us all the examples you think about, and we won't interrupt you.
No. You don't deserve it. You're gonna take my idea. You're gonna take my ideas. You're gonna take my ideas and write a book out of it. You're gonna take my ideas and write a book out of it. You're not gonna give me any royalties.
We're not
short. What are you talking about? I'm not like Stephen King. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's a good idea.
Listen to me. Short people have the upper hand.
Okay,
short people have the upper hand.
How the fuck do they have the fucking upper hand?
Their clothes are cheaper.
They're not.
Fucking crack are you on?
Thank you, Murray.
Like by like $2.
I'm gonna pull Destiny. Cite your sources.
Yeah,
you're on a plane. Source me. You're on a plane. So much leg foot. So much leg foot for you, because you're not that tall, and you have more leg foot for yourself in front of you. Tall people, they don't have enough of that.
Exactly. What are you talking about? Leg foot's not a thing. It's not even foot leg. It's foot room. Leg room.
What you don't understand is that leg foot is my brand new application.
You sound like Max Mofo right now, and he's doing that he's doing that ironically.
Leg foot is my brand new application, and the way this application works, it's just gonna find you the closest airplane seat with the most leg room, but the application is quirkily called leg foot.
Every single flight that you go on, they'll show you the flight.
No, they don't. The flight tells you, hey, you either pay money or stuffed in the back with a bunch of fucking people that have short leg room.
That's
yeah, go ahead. I knew you were gonna go there. You diverted.
Listen, I'm just saying, you guys gotta be more entrepreneurialistic. All right, that's what you gotta be.
Spell that
word. Even a word? You just made up a word.
Spell the word you just made up. Spell the word you just made up.
ENTERPEUNIS.
Okay, you already got that wrong.
What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck.
He didn't.
You're not thinking big enough. How do you think they got? How do you think Disney did it? How do you think Disney made it to be the biggest company in the world? They taught fucking toys to act. They taught fucking cars, planes. They taught them acting classes. That's why they're the biggest fucking company in the world, because they thought big. Who do you think? All right. 1 year after Jesus Christ's crucifixion. Do you think anyone had the idea? Do you think anyone had? You think anyone had the idea? It'd be funny if a toy could act. No, they didn't. And Disney came along. Walt Disney came along in 1930.
Walt Disney did
came up with the idea with Toy Story, and he made it.
That old fuck was long dead.
That guy was long dead.
You're not thinking big enough. You're not thinking big enough.
He could not be any more dead at that point.
You're not thinking big enough, man. You're not thinking big enough. You gotta.
You think
really
Walt
go
Disney
in
was
there
around when Jesus was alive? Is that what you think?
I'm thinking big enough. I'm thinking big enough. Let me plan it to you the best way. Let me put it to you the best way possible, so your brain, your anti-penalistic brain can understand. All right.
Stop making up words. You're not impressing anybody.
Interpenalistic. Guess what? That's my new app name. Interpenalistic. It's gonna get. It's like Shark Tank. It's like Shark Tank. It's like Shark Tank on your phone.
That's already on your phone.
It's called the fucking stock market. Ever heard of it?
How do you spell that word again? Entrepreneurialistic?
Entrepreneurialistic.
No, you said entrepreneurialistic.
Entrepreneurialistic.
No, you don't throw in the, because first of all, you spelled it without an en. So then
entrepreneurialistic.
Chat. Let me present you with some evidence.
You know
type
what?
in Quackity's
I want to do Uber. I want to do Uber books.
What is this?
I want to do Uber books.
For you? A black screen.
Basically, where you can get your books, but on your phone.
iBooks. Look, chat. See this? Entrepreneurialistic is not a word.
Well, guess what? That's why I thought big. I just made up a word that people are going to be using for centuries.
Not real.
That's how you think big. You make up stuff. People are like, what is that? Before you know it, your grandchildren are going to see you in your grave. They're going to be like, man, perhaps you wouldn't be down there in that grave if you were entrepreneurialistic enough.
I thought you were going to say about the hospital cars. That would have been actually a great segue. Why didn't you even say that?
Have you ever heard of L. Ron Hubbard, Alex?
By then, my hospital cars would turn into hospitals. So that's how big I'm thinking. What do you say?
Have you ever heard of L. Ron Hubbard?
L. Ron Hubbard. No. Is his movies good?
He was a science fiction writer who decided,
I love Star Wars. I would love him. Let me look him up right now. What's his name?
L. Ron Hubbard.
His name is Two Girls, One Cup. Look that up. Put that on screen.
L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
L. Ron Hubbard, Two Girls, One Cup.
L. Ron Hubbard was a science fiction writer who thought, hey, what if I make people think that these stories are real?
Interesting.
So Scientology.
Interesting, but he's not thinking big enough. He's not thinking big enough. I'm thinking big enough. He's not thinking big enough.
He thought really big and somehow it worked.
Guys, let me get on to the real questions. Do you think a cat can survive in the jungle?
That's a stupid question.
Train someone.
That's fucking.
Okay, no, that's the thing with training is if you train somebody, then like that basically makes a human or like the animal do something. And
yeah, exactly. Like Toy Story when they're trained the toys to act.
This is
exactly.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
And so like if you train a cat, maybe I think the cat has a chance. Do you think, fellas? Thoughts, opinions?
What the fuck's wrong with you?
What?
A cat's domesticated, can't survive in the jungle. They depend on humans. Cats need humans to survive.
I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. If you train it, not domesticated, you train it.
Maybe, but that's a long shot. I don't think people would really be willing to do that, especially nowadays with how protected animals are. I don't think people would actually be willing to do an experiment of that sort. And even if they did, I feel like wildlife acts up on its own. That's how they've survived by so many years through evolution, is because they act up on their own. We don't really need scientific proof or any scientific experiments for that. But it's an interesting topic, and I hope you never bring it up again.
Welcome, gamers.
Very interesting.
I disagree.
Is it interesting? Is it interesting?
It's not interesting whatsoever.
Hold on, I can't hear you guys. My headphones just kind of went off on me, and I can't really hear you guys right now. Okay, I can hear you now. Okay. So I'm just saying, guys, make sure to think big. Make sure to think good. All right? That's how you get to places. Walt Disney created Toy Story.
This is epic.
Millionaire. He's a millionaire now. Not a millionaire, but a trillionaire.
He's dead. He's dead.
Gaming,
and guess what? He's dead with a shit ton of money. If you search up Walt Disney net worth,
he's dead.
He's dead with money. Do you think God? You think God isn't making wire transactions to him in heaven?
Walt Disney was very racist. Don't forget that.
Anti-Semitic as well.
Interesting.
Oh. Is that interesting?
That's interesting. That's interesting. You got that, Chad. He's a Twitch partner.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
You're done for.
It's interesting that a company this big is founded on an anti-Semitic man. That's really fucked up. It's interesting because it shows the hypocrisy and irony of history. People who don't learn their history are bound to repeat it.
What the fuck?
I don't know what he's going on about.
Anyways, think big.
I don't want my voice to be in
anyways,
the clip that gets put on Wall
think
Street
big.
Journal.
What do you fucking mean?
Who's gonna tell him? Monka T West in chat.
I'm done.
Oh yeah,
you guys aren't thinking big enough. You guys aren't thinking big enough.
He just noticed it's an hour 20 chat. He's not gonna go over he's not gonna go over an hour.
Hour 20? That's awesome.
He said, "All right, I've put in my shift for today.
My shift is over. I'm gonna say goodbye to my chat. All right, chat. Very interesting stream today. There's a lot of things that were not necessarily big brain stuff, and that not from me, from the guys, but." You know, it'd be like that. Some people you can't really just, you know. I'm about to head out. I like this. This works as an exercise to be big brain. You know, but I'm glad you guys stayed here and listened to me ramble on about all these different topics. What the fuck, Liz? What is that? $110? Is that like 110? What the fuck, Liz? Liz, all these ideas are trademarked by me, but Liz can take. Thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate that a bunch. Thank you so much. Oh, what the fuck? You're insane. Thank you so much, Liz. Thank you so much. Fuck. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Tonight we're real crackhead hours, but I promise I have more coherent ideals. I have more coherent things to put out there in the world. You know, but yes, they're talking shit about you. I know they are because their small brains can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth. Let's sneak up on them.
No, he would say it's like an egg shape. He would say something dumb like it's not the shape, it's not flat.
You're not thinking big enough. It's all I'm saying. You're not thinking big enough.
Quacky, what do you think about the Earth being flat?
The Earth isn't flat. It's round.
It's round?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it. Anyone who says it's flat is probably not a lot into science.
Scientology? Is that what you're into? Are you like John Travolta, where you could kill a man and they'd cover it up for you?
He likes talking about the John Travolta.
Very interesting, but not necessarily.
You wish you were a part of that group just for that, don't you?
I honestly kind of do. But the thing is, you have to invest like millions of dollars to get to the level that
now
John
they're talking
Travolta
about
is.
murder. I'm gonna walk out.
So I'll
walk out. Thank you guys for coming to my stream today. I love you all very much. I'm working on videos for you guys. I'm trying not to break my daily streak of streaming. Hopefully I don't break it anytime soon, but streaming is exhausting because all I want to do is just entertain people, and that's hard to do for a long period of time, especially when I'm just rambling on about things that don't make sense. But you know what? I try my best, and those who are here, thank you so much for being here to see that and possibly enjoy it. I'm about to head to bed. Not bad. I think I'm gonna keep editing for tonight. You're so high. I'm not high. I wonder what I would be like if I got high. Cause if I'm like this now, being high would be interesting. I don't want to do drugs though, because the thing about drugs is that or weed in particular, drugs have a very large kind of like categorization on which ones are good, which ones are bad. The reason I don't try drugs, in this case weed, is because it becomes an unnecessary expense. So I don't want to get into it because it'll become an unnecessary expense. That's all I'm gonna say. About to head out. Good night, fellas. Good night. Love you guys. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.